Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Hope that you've had an awesome weekend so far. Mine has been really good. Got to see and spend time with lots of loved ones, and yeah, can we just acknowledge the fact that The Crown season 3 is officially coming out on Netflix today. I am stupid excited about that. I love The Crown, so mine has been really good so far. But okay, so it's officially the end of weekly challenge number 1, which was no restrictions, no foods are off limits. Please keep going with it. If you did join us for the challenge and you found that it helped you just to not obsess so much or think so much about those foods that you had before, told yourself, I can't eat that, or I have to restrict that, please just keep going with it. That is the whole point of this, is to to slowly but surely, develop different habits and implement healthy habits. So yeah, and please let me know if it did help you, and please share the video with somebody else if you think that it will help them too. But okay, so for weekly challenge number 2, I thought that a good one to do would be food journaling. I've got a lot of ideas for these, but I think that it's best to start with the ones that I have found the most helpful in the past. And I believe that once you get these ones down and you develop them into habits that you don't even need to think about anymore, they make a really big difference. So that's why I think food journaling is a good one for number 2, because it helped me a lot in the past, and for other people also. I really know that it has helped them. So I know you're going, oh Andrea, but food journaling, like writing down everything I eat, that sounds really tedious and like a schlep, But I promise you, once you get this down, and I'm not talking about writing an encyclopedia every day on what it is that you eat. I'm talking about, you can carry around like a little book like this with you, in your pocket or in your bag or wherever. Just leave it in your car. Or there's a lot of apps that you can use. I use MyFitnessPal. There's Fat Secret. There's a lot of different apps that you can use to record what you eat as well. So I think this is very useful, because it's the best way to spot patterns and see what your habits are when it comes to food. Because a lot of us eat mindlessly. A lot of the time we'll kind of put something in our mouth and we will forget that we ate it, and those are the little things that add up. And when you really write down exactly what it is that you are eating, it's the best way to, as I say, spot those patterns and the habits, but also to analyze, when do I eat the most of my calories? Do I eat most of them in the morning, in the afternoon? Do I eat them in one bulk meal at the end of the day? What foods do I kind of lean towards? What foods do I seem to avoid? Do I restrict the whole day, and then come 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening, I eat so much because I have restricted so much the whole day? Things like that, it really makes a huge difference. And it was the same for me on the other side of the coin. There's really no difference, but in the same way that people might not realize how much they are eating, I didn't realize how little I was eating when I was anorexic. And when I look back now, it is absolutely shocking to me how little I ate. I don't think I could make it through a morning on that few calories now. just a morning, never mind the entire day trying to eat that little. So it's really helpful, no matter where you are with your journey and your relationship with food. It's very helpful in spotting patterns and seeing what your habits are, and saying, okay, now I've got this baseline, now we can work forwards and implement different habits if you feel like you would like to try something new. So yeah, like I say, just a little book like this or one of the apps, it's really useful. And another thing I wanted to do for this video that I thought would be fun and super helpful is just to give you a fun way to track to keep track of your portions and the amounts of food that you are eating. So you don't need to carry a food scale around with you or some kind of implement to measure how much you are eating. But this is just a good gauge, when you are out, or just to kind of start keeping track of how much you are eating, being aware of the portion sizes that you are eating. And all you actually need is your hand. So it's pretty easy. The 1 thumb size, that's like a serving of fats. So, for example, a piece of cheese, if you have piece of cheese the size of your thumb, or you have a serving of nuts that adds up to the size of your thumb, or coconut oil or avocado or whatever, that's one serving size. For protein, the palm of your hand is, like a piece of steak or a piece of chicken or fish the size of the palm of your hand. And okay, not a piece of steak like this thick, like actually the size of the palm of your hand. That's one serving of protein. To cup your hand like this is one serving of carbs like pasta or rice or whatever it is, so one cupped hand. 2 cupped hands is like a serving of veggies or salad, it adds up to 1 full cup. And your fist is 1 serving of veggies, if you want some starchy carbs like butternut or potato, sweet potato, carrots, something like that. So yeah, that's all you need is your hand to measure. And then I think it's better than measuring out every gram or every ounce that you eat as well, because I don't think that that's the greatest or the healthiest idea either. And yeah, you will be amazed at the difference that it makes when you do start becoming aware of how much eating. Like the other day, my husband, he's the funniest person you will ever meet, but he's done really, really well in terms of his weight loss journey and in getting his health on track. But the other day he was his new thing is to snack on peanuts and raisins. That's like the snack that he's really enjoying at the moment. But the other day he was like, okay, well, let me see how much I'm actually eating in this snack that I'm eating. And so he looked at what he usually has been taking, and it worked out to, it was like 800 calories just in the couple of mouthfuls that he would take, and his exact words when he realized that, he said to me, it's like, that is terrifying. So I had such a laugh at that. But you see how, it really, that it adds up, and we might not realize how much stuff can add up like that, So yeah, that was just a really funny example. I love you, babe. But yeah, so hope that this helps you guys. Please keep going with weekly challenge number 1. As I said, if you have found it helpful, please let me know if you do join us for this weekly challenge. It really does make a big difference. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and to share this video with other people if you think that it will be helpful for them. And I love you guys. I'm super excited to film the next video tomorrow. We're going to be doing starvation diets and the emotional, physical, psychological, just mental, everything effects that actually does have on a person. So I'm very excited to film that, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget to go check out alignfitness.co.za. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video.